I'm testing out the Garmin inReach Mini this morning and the Garmin Explorer Plus, and they're of course they're both made by Garmin. They're both two-way satellite messengers. The Garmin Explorer Plus is a little more expensive. It has a built-in topo maps, and it's got a lot more. It's got some more features than the Garmin inReach Mini, but you can sync your phones to both of them. But when you sync your phone to the Garmin inReach Mini, you get almost all of the capabilities that you get with the Garmin Explorer Plus. I use this one for my day hikes. This is good for shorter outdoor adventures, but it's best to sync it with your phone. The Garmin Explorer Plus is better for longer hikes, longer outdoor adventures. And so my son uses the Garmin Explorer Plus. I tend to use the Garmin inReach Mini more. And they're great, both great devices. I'll tell you more about them on the trail and after I get up a little farther up to the lake. Turn both of these on with the power button here on the top for the Garmin inReach Mini. Just hold it down. It comes on, does a test on the Garmin Explorer. Same thing, power button's on the top. We're up at Wheeler Lake Trail, and I want to tell you a little bit more about the Garmin inReach Mini and the Garmin Explorer Plus. So the Garmin inReach Mini is about half the size, and if you don't have it synced with your phone, there's not a lot of things you can do, but there's some things. Like right now it's set on tracking, and you can send here, the arrows are up and down on the left here. You can send map share, send points, and of course there's setup. Then you can also send messages. So right now it's asking me to clear a tracking log. I don't want to do that. So let's get back out to the main screen. So you can see right now we've gone 0.8 miles, 3.0 miles per hour, but we're sitting still, so that's not quite true. And there's the time, and so there's not a lot necessarily you can do when it's not synced, but you can message. So you can send a preset message, and then you can also send custom messages. So right here is a send new message or mark waypoint, and so you can. It's kind of challenging to set to do unique messages in here, but I'll show you how you do it. You select contacts, and then you can. Anyway, what you have to do is you have to arrow around with the keys with this up and down arrow and hit select, and it's pretty cumbersome. It's not a great way to send messages, but in a pinch it works. However, if you have it synced to your phone, then it becomes a lot easier. So the EarthMap app is what you use, and you can see where we're at here. That's the trailhead, and here's the lake. So if you want to send a message, you just come down here and message. You pick on somebody, and then you just type in a message. Here's the keypad right here, and you type in a message just like you would on your cell phone if you were in cell service. So it's really simple, and you got the bigger screen, and then you can also get weather forecasts. And here's the tracking, and you can have a compass, and so there's quite a few things you can do when it's synced to your phone. It's almost as powerful as the Garmin inReach Explorer when synced to your phone. You can sync both devices to your phone. But what's interesting about the Garmin Explorer is that it's a standalone device. So you can access maps from the Garmin Explorer without having it synced. So you see the menu right here. There's preset messages, tracking, routes, messages, weather. Here's the map. And one great thing, and there's SOS here at the bottom right corner. One nice thing about the Garmin inReach Explorer Plus is that it has a built-in barometer and accelerometer, so it can tell how fast it's going, how fast you're moving, what elevation you are, a little more accurate, and all that without even being synced with your phone. So if you want to go to the maps, here's the built-in maps. You can see right here, it's a smaller screen. If you want to move around the screen, then you zoom in or out. And so you can see you can do everything. You can do everything from the Garmin Explorer Plus here without having it synced. However, if you have it synced, then again you can use your iPhone or smartphone and have the bigger screen, and it's easier to type messages. If you want to type a message on the Garmin Explorer, then you have to arrow around, and it's a little bit cumbersome and a lot more challenging than if you do it on your smartphone. So here's how you do a message. You can come up here to preset message, and there's there's like 30 preset messages you can use. But if you want to type in a unique message, then you go to that icon there, and then you have to select who you want to send the message to, and then you can like type reply. And again, so what you have to do here, you can see the keyboard down here, but you have to actually go in and arrow to where you want to go. So I'm just going to say hi. So you have to hit the check mark. There's my little mosquito friend. They love me. If you want a backspace, here's the back arrow right here. So you hit accept on that. So it went back once, and now I can come back up and go to I and select it. Then I come down here to done, and it's sending right now. And there was a little icon at the top here that shows it's sending and receiving, and so I should get a message on the Garmin inReach Mini in just a minute. The Garmin inReach Explorer Plus is, like I said, it's twice as big, but it has a lot larger battery. The Explorer Plus will actually last about a month, and the Garmin inReach Mini will last closer to 15 days. But it's great advice. It's a great device if you want to go on shorter hikes or day hikes. If you want to go on longer outdoor adventures, then the Garmin Explorer Plus is what I would recommend for you. So the sound right there was the message being sent by the Explorer Plus, and in just a minute, then you'll hear a sound coming to the Garmin inReach Mini. The Garmin inReach Mini is the satellite messenger that I carry on my pack almost exclusively, because most of the hiking I do is day hikes. My son uses the Garmin inReach Explorer Plus, and I'm going to be getting the Garmin inReach Explorer Plus for my daughter also. She's on a search and rescue team in Gunnison, Colorado, on the Western Mountain Rescue team. So that's something I'll be getting her this fall. So all three of us will have Garmin inReach satellite messengers. I hope you enjoyed this quick comparison between the Garmin inReach Mini and the Garmin inReach Explorer Plus. You can learn more about these devices at hikingemergencybeacon.com. There's a lot more satellite reviews of several different satellite messengers there. Thanks for joining me at hikingemergencybeacon.com.